Hey, what's up guys? I'm just coming at you with another product review. This one is on the Behringer DDM 4000. This is Behringer's flagship digital fully MIDI mappable mixer. The reason why I picked this up, honestly, because I was curious. This mixer is increasing in popularity. You will see this mixer on a lot of YouTube 10-minute mixes. And I think the main reason for its popularity is because of what you are getting for your dollar. Like I said, you do get a lot of functions for what you're paying for. I paid $450 Canadian for this unit. You have 4 channels that can be assigned to phono or line. You have 2 mic inputs that can be controlled with high, mid, and low. Each channel has kills for high, mid, and low. If we go over to this side here, you have your volume control. You have balance for your main output, and then you have a secondary output that could be used for your booth right here. There is a button here called the Ultramizer, and this works like a sonic maximizer in boosting the signal coming through your mixer. So if I hit that, it increases it quite a bit. And the sound coming out is quite warm. If we come down here, you've got your volume control for your headphone jack. It's kind of an odd spot to have the headphone jack, but to be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal because it runs off the side and comes down. So provided that you have a long enough headphone cord, it shouldn't be an issue. I would have preferred to have it down here or on the end, but whatever. You have your volume control for your headphones, and then here you have your PLF and PGM control knob right there. You have a split button where you can split the tracks coming out of your right and left cup. You have punch EQ buttons for your headphones. The reason being, headphones are all built differently. Behringer has recognized that. Hit snare or bass or both, and that'll kick the bass and the snare up in your headphones to assist you with your mixing. If we go over here, you've got effects, an effects bank 1 and 2. Actually, they're 2 separate effects units that can be used separately or in conjunction with one another so that you could layer your effects over one another. There are a total of 9 effects: flanger, phaser, delay, echo, pitch, bit crusher, reverb, pan, and filter. Now with these effects, I have a flanger running on effects, my second effects unit here. You can specify where you want your effects, where you want them connected to. I've got my both effects units coming out for the main, but you can have them connected to the mic or individual channels. On this side I've got a bit crusher. Now once the effects are actually activated, you can go a little bit further in terms of indicating where you want those effects to affect for each channel. So you've got your high, mid, and low, and if you only want the bit crusher to be affecting your high and mid, just hit your bass or your low band, and now my bit crusher is only affecting the high and mid for the signal coming out of the main. I can do the same for this side as well. Maybe perhaps I only want my flanger to affect my mid, so I'll hit the high and the low. Now, with that being said, that is only scratching the surface. You can do so much more with these effects. You have a lot of control over the individual parameters for each effect. You can go in and completely shape each effect to your liking for each side and save those settings for your user individuality. So depending on your mixing style, your personal preferences, you know, the combinations or the possibilities are endless. So that's one of the main things that I do like about, one, I mean, I like the fact that you have 2 effects units, and 2, I like the fact that you have a lot of control over each individual effect, so that you can shape them and tailor them to however you want. This section right here is your sampler. This sampler is extremely easy to use. You can indicate where you want to sample from, your mic, individual channels, or the main. Right now I've got it hooked up to the main. And you can set it up to record 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, or 32. Right now I've got it on 4, so 1 bar. And all you have to do is you just hit the record button. It will automatically record for 1 bar and stop. I've got it recorded to bank 1. Now, if I stop my audio track on channel 3, if I hit this, I've got my sample running. Now, you wouldn't run it like this. Normally what you would do is you would have your audio track running on track 3, and you would insert your audio sample into one of the other channels and just crossfade over. And with that, you can either use it as a sampler where you're just sampling small sections of music, or you can use it to extend your mix out if you don't have enough time left on the track that is going out at the current time. Right down here you've got kills for each side. In order to activate the crossfader on this unit, you have this blue button right there, on and off. When it's blue, it is on. And then you can indicate which channels you want assigned to A or B. I've got channel 1 assigned to side A and channel 3 to side B. Now, if I turn the sampler off and turn this track back on, these buttons here work as kills: high, mid, low. And we're not hearing anything, complete kill. Bring that back in with that button there. All of these channels and the crossfader are optical. Right up here for each channel fader, you have controls to shape the channel fader to your liking: soft, mid, or sharp. Again, you have more controllability for your style of mixing, or perhaps if you're a scratch DJ. That being said, I mean, overall, this mixer, I would give probably maybe an 8 out of 10. I think that overall the build quality is decent. Now, that being said, I don't know how it would stand up longevity-wise. A few complaints that I have, or adjustments that I would like to see made with this unit. The screen here, you're getting good resolution. It is very clear, but I would like to see it a little bit bigger. Also, the effects knobs here, I would prefer to maybe see them on rotary knobs. And the headphone jack, I personally would prefer to have it down here. Also, your individual channel meters, I would like to see them a little bit bigger, maybe run the length of the channel. They're fairly small, but aside from that, my complaints are very minimal. I'm very impressed with this mixer, and if it continues to perform over time, then this is definitely worth buying. I would definitely recommend this mixer to any DJs who are on a budget or who are looking for a cost-effective digital mixer. The biggest selling feature for me are the effects units. I'm very impressed with them. I think they work awesome, and the effects are very easy to use. This mixer is very easy to learn on. Yeah, so I can't say enough good things about this mixer. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. You know, or if you are, you know, if you own one of these mixers and you have had any issues, would love to hear what those specific issues are, if there are any. I haven't heard of any yet. But other than that, take it easy. I will try to get a mix up on 10-minute mix using this bad boy fairly soon, so you can see it in action. Otherwise, practice and enjoy, and we'll see you guys later.